And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's Potomac taking on Italy. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And our starting pitcher here today, Ryan Castellani. What do we have on him?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Leading off for the 51, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball
That
one.
misses. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July.
First pitch, 111.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1. There's a strike. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Luis Castillo.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Now it's the rookie DH, Tejada. Bounced out to short. Fletcher handles the chance to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
And here is Jonathan Arauz, 8th best batting average in the American League. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Yeah, the batter now, Luis Castillo.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty to the plate.
Nope, that's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Tejada. The lead runner at second, Arauz at first. One gone. In the air, left side. Makes the catch for the out. Oh, the throw is wild.
That is it. The catcher, Christian Betancourt.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here is Jose Ramos. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Second and third, 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing.
No
0-2 now.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
The 0-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. One run is in.
He beat it.
Another comes in to score, and they're up by 3. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So a man aboard, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Johnny Santos. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Runner leads away at second. And now 1 and 2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. The 51s leading this one 3-0. Bottom of the first. And today's starter, number 26. What do you have on him?
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
We go to the bottom of the first. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. The 51s in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Ben DeLuzio.
Well, these days, we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see How they try to work him right
Oh,
here.
that's out.
David Fletcher takes one off the outside here.
Ball
Next pitch
two.
is downstairs.
That's where you
Two
want it. It's a
balls,
good miss.
no strikes.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now here is Vinny Pasquantino. The
Got
throw,
him.
tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
The pitch.
I got a ball, one strike. Ball
And
two.
another ball. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's
That's
ball four.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. And now the center fielder, Ben DeLuzio. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one.
Out.
They get the force. That's the third out. Inning over.
Leading off for Potomac, the first baseman, number 27.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the 1-0.
Yeah.
And he pumps it a strike.
Umpiring behind the
1-1.
plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
And 1-2.
I got the count.
Yeah,
1-2.
Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Next to hit, number 9. Late swing, fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So now back to the top of the order.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now, number 76.
Hey.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Number 9 leads off first with 1 away. Next
Ball,
one
that's
is off
off
the
the plate.
plate. And now it's even 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next is the designated hitter, Tejada. In there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swings and misses, and that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Garcia.
For the 51, the third baseman, number 31.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the 0-2. Out to short. Throw, and it gets away.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
Runner at second after the error. And here is number 29. And the first offering is not close. And the 1-0 misses low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And now the lefty. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. No outs. Runner on second. That to right. Ramos settles under it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags up for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting 7, the left fielder,
Number 91 will hit next. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
On the ground. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
One away with a runner at third. stays alive. And he deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Number 2.
Number 2 now at the plate. Pitch
Ball
misses
inside.
inside. Ball 1. Two outs with a runner at third. Bounced up the middle. Arauz picks it up onto
Got it.
first, and the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jonathan Arauz.
The shortstop, Jonathan Arauz.
The wind of the pitch.
Aye.
Down the inside corner for a strike. That one inside.
In.
And 1-1.
Ball.
Good eye in that spot. Two one now. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now all even up. Stays alive. Puts it in the air out towards left center. DeLuzio on the move to the right. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Castillo.
And now Luis Castillo. 0 for 1 so far. First
one.
pitch, and he just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The wind to kick the pitch. Castillo fouls that last one off. Here's a 1-1.
That's a ball.
Just missed. And a 2-1 on the way. They
Ball
tried to get
3.
him to chase on a slider down and away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air out to center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Betancourt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, number 23. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Good
Big
eye
side
right
ball.
there. And the righty deals. That one out to right. Fletcher coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the rookie right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
For the 51, the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
And the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, left field, Santos. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Now here is Nicky Lopez. Flied out his first time. And he lays down a bunt. And he picks
Nope,
it up
that's
and he'll
foul.
put it in his pocket. Into left center for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's David Fletcher.
Now batting, shortstop, David.
That one lifted to left. And that will fall into third now. So
Nope,
runners
he's
at the
safe.
corners and 1 out.
The first
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. He reached on a walk his first
Ball.
time. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a ball popped up. Arauz right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
now batting, the center fielder, Ben DeLuzio.
Here's the center fielder, Ben DeLuzio. And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses for ball 1. Lopez on third. Fletcher on at first with 2 down.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nope.
And downstairs. Kicks and deals. That's
No,
inside.
Inside.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Castillo has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. And welcome back. And now, Jose Ramos.
Leading off for Potomac, the right fielder, Jose.
And the right-hander back to work. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 29, Johnny.
So up next, Johnny Santos. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Hard hit, right side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, number 27.
And now the first baseman, number 27. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The next offering misses. 1-1. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now 2-2.
2-2.
2 down, nobody on. Out in front, rip foul. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Pop up here, third base side. Garcia moving under this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Leading off for Italy, the third baseman, number 31.
And here it comes.
Nope,
And the first
that's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's strike 1. The pitch.
That's
And
a
the
ball.
slider just misses. The pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Castillo under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Now batting, number 29.
At the plate, number 29. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now number 91. In there for strike one. And he deals.
0-2 is the
This
count.
guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1-0.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
And now 2-0. Chris, with that
2-0.
distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
In the air out towards right center. Castillo makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, number 9.
Leading off for the 51, the second baseman, number 9.
Castellani back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, number 76. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And the righty deals. Misses
Yep,
off
that
the
ball
plate.
went out.
And it's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 35 up and loosening in the pen. Number 39 getting loose as well. Righty to the plate.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a
2-2
miss.
the count.
Nice changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pickoff throw. And
No,
he's back
he's in
in
there.
there. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the batter now, Tejada.
Yeah.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Number 9 leads off first with one away. Next
One
pitch
ball,
in
one
the
strike.
dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience not going outside the strike zone.
Ball to strike. That one
The count is
missed.
2-1.
Throw over to first, and he's
Hey.
back in safely.
Steal,
The
runner.
kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is popped up. Fletcher puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonathan Arauz.
Man at first, Jonathan Arauz getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
First offering misses the mark. And a foul ball. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's
Count
the ball.
is 3-1.
And a 3-1 on the way. That's through there for a
8-2.
strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on
Helpful.
first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's ball
Nope.
4.
Ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Castillo. First pitch
Whoa,
doesn't
that's
find the
just out.
zone. Left-hand batter waits. And the pitch is in for a strike. And that is strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Leading off for Italy, the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
And the pitch. In the air to left center. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Castillo makes the play, out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, David.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, David Fletcher. And first offering is fouled off. This is
that
off
pitch is
the
out.
outside edge.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The lefty ready and a 1-1.
Count is 2
That
and
one
1.
missing inside. On the ground to third, and there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 down now, and here is Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1.
No, that's low.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fletcher off of first with 2 away. Swings through
The
that
count
one.
is 1
That
and 2.
pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Check on the runner, and he's back
No,
in
he's in there.
safely. Tried to
go.
check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Next
The count
pitch
is full.
inside, and the count's full.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Short hop liner handled it short. Tosses
He's
to
out.
first, gets him easily, ends the inning. Number 35 will take over here. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, number 23.
Leading off for Potomac, the catcher, Christian Betancourt.
The pitch. Fought off foul. Not
I got
close
1 ball,
with
1
that
strike.
one. And the count is 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Vinny Natoli appears to be getting loose. In the air, center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Ramos.
So digging in, Jose Ramos. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now the left fielder, Johnny Santos. That one's in there, 0-1. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Man at first, and here's the first baseman, number 27.
Ball,
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and
2-0.
that's ball 2.
Ball.
Just missed. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And now it's going to be number 9.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The 51s on top 3-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Ben DeLuzio.
The 51, the center fielder, Ben DeLuzio.
And here it comes. That one hit to right. Racing makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 31.
So up next, Garcia, a switch hitter batting right. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Javi Guerra up and throwing. Gonzalez getting cranked up as well. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Number 29, the next to hit.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one.
Now,
No
these guys
strike.
definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Garcia at first, one gone.
That's
Next
ball
pitch
two.
just misses. 2-2. And that one got a piece of
That
him.
ball hit him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
What a roller coaster at bat. It was a great battle to run the count full, but ended up being kind of an ugly finish to that AB.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 26, done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Alberto Baldonado takes over on the mound, trying to protect this lead. Number 91 will hit next. Swings through that one.
0-1.
0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch
Nope,
is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. Tapped softly on the ground. Arauz throws to first. That's it out.
Now batting, number 2.
So now the DH spot, number 2.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses
count's
there.
1-1.
And that is ball 1.
Ball.
Way high. The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. And now the lefty.
Full count.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Bounce to third, and that one handled. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Vinny Natoli. He last pitched 2 days ago. Back to the top of the lineup, number 76 digs in now.
For Potomac, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
And a pitch.
Hey.
That's in there. Strike
Ball
one.
one's the count.
Ball one
1-1.
there. Kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air, right field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Tejada getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Pickoff throw.
Safe.
Back in there standing. Back over to first, and he's
Safe.
back again. And a pitch.
Hey!
Next offering
ball,
misses down
2
and
strikes.
away.
Ball
it's even up.
upstairs.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next
Full
pitch
count,
misses.
3-2.
Full count, 3-2. At the belt and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And the righty deals.
Hey!
Got him looking. And one out now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Arauz. 1 for 2.
He's going,
Runner on the move. That's
Hey!
in for a strike. Throw to
0-1.
second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. One out and a runner at second.
Nope.
The next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. DeLuzio gliding to his left. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now back, the seventh fielder.
Luis Castillo, the next to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First offering misses the mark. Two outs.
Yeah.
Backdoored him with
One
the
ball,
breaking
one strike.
ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Here's a 1-1. The other way. Base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 23.
That's a
First
ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. In there at the knees for a strike. Castillo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's
2 balls,
downstairs and
2
outside.
strikes.
And he deals. Rip to short. Fletcher collects it. Out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. The 51s out front 4-0. Javi Guerra into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Javi Guerra.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Italy, the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
The pitch.
Ball
That's
1.
down and in. The 1-0.
What do you got?
Fletcher tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Left-hand batter waits.
That's
That
ball
one
3.
missed. Now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-0 down. That one at the knees for a strike. The pitch. And it's
Ball
ball
4,
4. He
pitches
missed
down.
down low.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Next
Nope, that's
offering
down.
is down low, and that's ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, David
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, you take your game to another level.
And that's in there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball could be two. Over to second for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. The 51s with the lead in this one, 4-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 39. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Jose Ramos.
Leading off for Potomac, the right fielder, Jose Ramos.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball.
That one misses. Ball one. And a pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The pitch. Out to short. Fletcher over to pick it up. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 29, Johnny Santos.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Santos. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. The pitch. And it goes just foul. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Fletcher should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 27.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, number 27. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Ball
And
3.
another ball. And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Italy, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And the right-hander back to work.
Ball.
That misses the zone.
Counts
Ball
1-0.
Right-hander kick steals and fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
DeLuzio now at the plate
0-1
as he
the count.
swings through strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to
1-1.
be effective.
Kicks and deals.
Hey!
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a
got the
ball
count,
evens
2-2.
the count. And he grounds one to the right side.
Foul, that's
And
out.
that's just foul. Next offering
balls,
is
2
down low.
strikes.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he walked
No,
him.
that's in. Ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a
0-1.
strike. Righty delivers. To third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play.
He's
And
out.
that'll do it for the inning. 9th inning coming up. The 51s with the lead 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy number 76.
51, the third baseman, Jose.
And the pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here is Tejada.
Ball.
First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. Inside,
Nope,
just
inside, ball 2.
missed. Lined into left center, base hit. One gone, runner at first. Jonathan Arauz will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. At the belt and fires. Line drive, base hit right field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back singles. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a guy. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Luis Castillo. First pitch just misses. That one drifts inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2-0. And then this is upstairs now, 3-0. Tejada, the runner at third. Arauz over at first with one away. There's a strike, 3-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
On the ground to second, might be two. Over to Fletcher. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The 51s on top here, 4-0. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Gonzalez. And he'll work on holding this lead. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, number 29.
Leading off for Italy, the catcher, number 29.
And here it comes. Up the middle, Arauz handles. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now the left fielder, number 91. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 2.
And next is the designated hitter, number 2. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Righty to the plate. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. In there, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. And that'll do it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the 51s taking on the 51s. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after
And
this.
now, your 2022 Italy 51.
Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill in this one, number 46. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Leading off for Panama, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
The wind of the pitch. That one
Oh, that's
misses, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7-10.
And the 1-0. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. That misses,
Oh, that pitch
and
is
it's
out.
2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. Swing
I got
and a
to count
miss.
2-2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Gathers
Oh.
and throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Tejada in the box here lets that one go for a ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Number 2 settles under this one, puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jonathan Arauz.
And here is Jonathan Arauz. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Two down, nobody on. Tapped out in front of the plate. Fires over to first.
out.
And that's the 3rd out. We're midway in inning number 1. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Humberto Mejia. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The wind and the pitch. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No shame in his game. He extends his hitting streak by laying down a bunt, and it counts for a reason. The streak lives to see another day. Nicely done to utilize some small ball right there.
Here's David Fletcher. Mejia over to first.
Safe, he's in.
Back in safe, really close.
Yeah.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. One now.
Aye.
And there's the strike. There's a line drive to left field. Snags it on the run. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Ball.
First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander deals.
Aye. That counts 1-1.
Runner! Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner
Aye.
from first. Strike in there.
Out.
Throw, and they got him. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And here's the rookie center fielder, Luis Castillo.
The center fielder, Luis.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Counts 1-0.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And the righty deals. Here's a strike. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher
One
can
ball,
present it properly.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. To the right side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is big. The catcher.
And now here is number 23. That one's in there, 0-1. Slow roller to third. One out in the second.
Batting 6. The right fielder, number 5, Jose Ramos.
So digging in, Jose Ramos. This to third, gloves it on the dive, throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. My goodness, Singy. That was a great diving stop and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Johnny Santos. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Ben DeLuzio.
For Italy, the left fielder, Ben DeLuzio.
Mejia back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the
1-1.
count.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 0-1
That's
is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away. And now Brett Sullivan had the day off yesterday. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, number 31.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards left center. Castillo ranges to his right. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for Potomac, the first baseman, number 27.
The wind of the pitch. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there.
out.
And that's ball one. Rolled over to third, and that chance handled. Whips it across, and one away in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 9.
So up next, number 9. On a line out towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Here's the third baseman, number 76. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Here's a 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Top of the third, no score. Next
ball
one
3.
misses. Now 3-1. What
The
about
count
him
is
playing
3-1.
another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, number 2.
Leading off for the 51, the center fielder.
The right-hander back to work.
2.
That's a ball.
Now fly ball to right center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, number 91.
So digging in, number 91. And first offering is fouled off. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
To the right side. Over to first.
Got him.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting 9th, the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Now, Dominic Fletcher. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. In there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. And a good eye
that ball
there.
went out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch. So now 1-2.
He's going, he's going.
Runner takes off.
Look
Look out.
That ball got it.
And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Fletcher
Nope,
in the box
outside.
lays off for ball 1. The 1-0.
After the loss yesterday
2-0.
afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
On the ground to first. He takes it
He's
himself
out.
to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 4th. Now here is Tejada.
For Potomac, the designated hitter, number 17.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Oh,
These
one's
guys
the
have
count.
come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Hit weakly on the ground. Lopez gloves it, tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Jonathan Arauz digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Nope.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. So 2 balls
Inside,
and
ball
no
1.
strikes. The pitch. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Number 2 settles underneath it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Castillo.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Castillo. That one pushed foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the catcher to hit, number 23.
The catcher.
Ball
Next
1.
offering is down low. Ball 1. And a big swing and a
1-1.
miss. And he deals.
That's
That
a
one
ball.
missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The pitch. Slice to right and foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Lopez tosses to first. Third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Vinny Pasquantino.
First baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Mejia back to work.
Yeah.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Now
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Puts it away for the out.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Now the left fielder, Ben DeLuzio, struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball left side. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first and hustling for second. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
One down, runner at third. And here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. A little bit low.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
DeLuzio stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next pitch is inside.
Ball 2.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty delivers.
No,
that
that's
misses
down.
the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
So now here's the DH, Garcia. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And the
Ball left
first pitch
outside.
misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Just
Nope, that's off
misses
the
with
plate.
that
Ball
one.
two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the next
3-2.
pitch is way outside. Runners are at the corners, one away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Has some trouble with it. No throw, and a run scores. Two on, one out. Number 2 getting ready to hit.
He's going.
Double steal. And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he
ball, 2
swings
strikes.
through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Here's the 0-2. Got him! And 2 away now. So first and second with 2 outs. Now the third baseman, number 91.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Nope.
First
that's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out there to center, Castillo under this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jose Ramos.
Leading off for the 51, the right fielder, Jose
The
Ramos.
wind and the pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but
0-1's the
not
count.
throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Inside,
Next
ball 1.
offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the right-hander deals. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball
And that
2.
just misses.
Really
2-2
good
the count.
slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next
We
pitch
got a
is
full count.
outside.
3-2.
Righty to the plate.
3.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
29, Johnny Santos.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Santos. Grounded out his first time up. In there for strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Number 27, the next to hit. On the ground, could be two. One at second, and it's a double play to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher.
Leading off for Italy, the right fielder, Dominic.
And here it comes. And that's
Out.
outside. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. That hit him.
First base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Oh, Boog, I know how much you love free stuff, and this offense has to love a free base runner to start this inning, even if it hurts a little bit. We'll see if they can do anything with it.
1-0.
Fletcher gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball.
Next pitch
Down.
misses. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there
Two
he
balls,
goes.
2 strikes.
Throw to second. Tag.
Tagged in,
And they
he's
got him.
gone.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
And that one in the air center field. Castillo makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
David Fletcher will hit next. And a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Sends it to first.
He's out.
That ends the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 9.
the second baseman.
The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Fletcher fires over
he's
to
out.
first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here's a speed threat, number 76. In the air, right side. Fletcher under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Tejada. Pitch
No,
misses inside.
inside.
1-0. Two outs.
Hey.
In this
I got a
situation,
ball,
as the
one
number
strike.
2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Next
Hey.
offering is
Two.
in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark. And the batter now, Ben DeLuzio.
Leading off for Italy, the left fielder.
And a pitch. That clips the corner.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next offering is fouled back.
Nope.
Next one
Ball
just
one.
misses. Now 1-2. Activity in the
count is 1
bullpen.
and 2.
Randall Delgado preparing to come on if needed. Guerra, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here's a 1-2. And delivers
Oh,
outside.
that's just out.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that drops
Foul ball.
foul.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two now. Into center, Castillo. As this one sized up, drops into the glove. One away.
Now batting, the catcher, Brett.
Now the catcher up to hit, Brett Sullivan. And he swings and
0-1.
misses at the initial offering. Popped in the air, left field, and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 31.
And now the DH, Garcia. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Next
One
pitch,
ball, one
way
strike.
upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to third. That's the inning.
He's out.
7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Jonathan Arauz.
For the 51, the shortstop, Jonathan.
And the right-hander back to work. And
Counts
ball
1-0.
1. Ground ball right side. In plenty of
Out.
time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Castillo.
And now, Luis Castillo. He's already homered in this game.
Ball
First
one.
offering misses the mark. And the righty deals. And
Ball
there's a
2.
ball.
You get to this part of the
2
order.
balls, no strike.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
I
There are
got
very
2-1
few
the
counts
count.
in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0. Perfect example right there.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss
I
there.
got the count. 2
He
and 2.
has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Counts full.
The next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The wind of the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 23.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 55 getting loose out there. Number 35 warming up as well. Late swing fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Jose Ramos.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramos. Now moves to first.
He's safe.
Castillo dives back in safely.
He's going.
Here
He's
comes
going.
the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw.
He's
Save.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that kick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And he deals.
Hey.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Runner leads away at second. Just a weak fly ball this time. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That is the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 2.
For Italy, the center fielder, number 2.
The right-hander back to work.
Trying to
Hey.
keep good speed off the bases.
0-1's the count.
And now the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Number 91 digs in now. First
the ball.
pitch, and he just misses. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. Back
Safe.
standing. He's in there safely. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Hey.
And there's a strike. At the belt and fires.
Ball
And
that's low.
downstairs.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball
Next one
three.
misses. 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Good plate
Nope.
appearance
Ball
there.
four.
Able to take the walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Humberto Mejia won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Randall Delgado.
Randall Delgado.
First and second, no outs. And here is Dominic Fletcher.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in
Ball
full
one, no
speed.
strikes.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Ball.
Good eye
That's
right
down.
there. And a pitch.
Yeah.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. And that's
3-2.
outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Three-two. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Nicky Lopez. And
Ball
the
one.
first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
His home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him
Two
up a little
balls,
bit.
no strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Check swing, but he went
Two
too
balls,
far.
one
And
strike.
it's 2-1. Right-handed reliever.
2-2 the count.
Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Ramos fires to third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runners on the corners with one gone. David Fletcher now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Grounder might be two. One at second.
He's out.
Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Joe Biagini, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Ready to begin the eighth, and now it's going to be Johnny Santos.
The left fielder, Johnny Santos.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Action in the pen down there. Jeffrey Passantino getting ready to go. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base.
I got the count.
Ball
1
one
and 2.
there.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Number 27 getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. The tying run at the plate.
Hey!
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. DeLuzio racing over to make the catch. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The 51s on top 2-1. Number 82 comes on now, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
51. The first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. That's
ball
off the
2.
mark. Now 2-0.
2-0 count
2-0.
to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. The pitch. And there's the strike. And the pitch. That's out to center field. Castillo on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben DeLuzio.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ben DeLuzio. Pitch misses
that's
inside.
inside.
Ball 1. Kicks and deals. Out to center. Castillo under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan. Next
Nope,
pitch
that's down.
downstairs, and that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Way upstairs, and the count is 2-0. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's
That
low.
misses, and that's ball 3. And there's
That's
ball
ball
4.
4. Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. In the air, out towards left center. Santos makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeffrey Passantino. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, number 76. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Line drive. Base hit as he pulls up short.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And the batter now, Tejada, puts a bunt down. Lopez. Now one gone in the ninth.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves. And sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Next to hit, Jonathan Arauz for the 4th time tonight.
Inside ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And the 1-0. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Foul.
Strike two.
One ball.
Well, comfortable or
strikes.
not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. On its way. Gone. That should fire up the dugout. His 11th of the year. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 55. 32nd appearance. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Luis Castillo.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Nope.
First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. And a
Ball,
curve
that's out.
misses outside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
now batting, catcher, 15, Betancourt.
So digging in, number 23.
Hey.
And that's in there for strike one. Man at second.
Hey.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Number 39, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fletcher coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose.
And now Jose Ramos. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Righty to the plate. That's to third. To first.
He's out.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Paulo Espino. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
The pitch. Number 2 in the box now. Takes strike one. One-run game, bottom 9.
Ball one.
Just missed. Left-hand batter waits. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Got him! And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Down the third baseman, number 91. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
At the belt and fires. On a line. Ramos pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there and just going to have to sit on it.
So up next, Dominic Fletcher.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. 1-2 to count. And the righty deals. That's inside.
Nope. That's inside.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Fly ball down the line. And that'll get down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. In there for strike 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
0-1.
Ball upstairs.
The 1-1. That's a slider for a strike. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Fletcher in the box now. Takes strike 1. And the 0-1. Pulls that one foul. So the tying run at second. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And a swing and a miss. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all game, these guys had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well-executed ball game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the home